morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Patricia Afia, Patricia Mwenza. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And in case you're new here, please welcome, feel free, feel home. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and why not give a like to the video and tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. In case you have something that you need me to improve on, please do remember to let me know also in the comment section. Now, I want to have a very short conversation. It could be short or long, but I'm gonna make it short as possible as I can. I want to share with you because I realized majority of my audience comes from Kenya, and these are the people that know me and even others that I don't know. But hey, I hope this conversation is going to help, especially the young people. They say in life that sometimes it's not about you alone, it's about also the people that you're inspiring, and most of the time you don't even know the people that are looking up to you. I'll be telling you just my journey, a bit of my journey in Maryhill Girls. Most of you know that I went to Maryhill, and trust me, it was not that easy. First of all, one thing that all of you need to know, I grew up in the village. I grew up in Mingi, Kitui, a place called Kanguni, and I was just a normal girl, okay? I studied from nursery. I finished my class 8 in Kanguni, and now KCP comes and I write my exams, and I'm here. I scored well. I performed, but I didn't perform just like like the way other people were performing. But yeah, I did my best, and it happened that, especially, I was really going through a very tough time that time. Had lost my brother when I was in class 7, and from class 7 it's just like 1 year to go to class 8, and then it was like in the middle of class 7, yeah. So it was in 2013 around July, and healing process wasn't easy for me. And then also there were also a lot of things happening in my village, my family. It was not easy. And then that these other challenges that take place in the village, that you don't have fuel to study, you don't have food. We could go without food sometimes, but I still made it to yeah. God was there for me always. I remember I could go whenever we don't have fuel, not fuel, what am I talking? Whenever we don't have paraffin, because at home we use these lamps, yeah. None that uses paraffin or kerosene. So whenever we're not having that, I could go when my dad is asleep. He owns this torch that he doesn't give to any other person. So it's only, I don't know, we used to have this kind of friendship, me and my dad. So like when everybody goes to sleep, even if he used to, sometimes he could refuse and tell me that, hey, I'm not giving out my torch today. Is it every day that you need to come for the torch? And I'm like, hey dad, it's just for a season. I'll be finishing class 8 very soon. So don't worry. The moment I'm done, I won't be disturbing you. I won't be bothering you to take your torch. And then he was really understanding enough to, yeah, he could always give me whenever he's in good moods, because when he goes to take alcohol, things would blow up, and you'd be like saying some very, I don't want to talk about that, but it was really challenging for me as a girl and as a candidate waiting to write for KCP. And I managed. Then after KCP, the way everybody tells you, like everybody was just celebrating, they were happy about my performance, but for me, I was just worried about where I'm going to go to high school. I remember my mom used to tell me, my daughter, just work hard. The school that you want to go to is in your hands. Like everything, you need to take responsibility for you to have a good life, for you to go to a better place. It's your responsibility. It's up to you to work on that. And whenever I was studying, I could always remember that, because I didn't have a lot of privileges that time. Since my mother used to tell me that these privileges will come whenever you work hard for your life. And since from that day, even up to date, I still keep what my mom told me. If I want to have a good life, I really need to work on that, because even God is definitely going to bless me with with what I'm looking for. We believe that when you're chasing for something, that God is also looking for that thing with you, or that thing also chases you back. So I finished class 8, and I remember there's a politician from my place, just like, I don't know how many miles from my hometown, my home village, sorry. He had promised that whoever comes top in that specific school of ours, he's going to sponsor him or her for a certain period of time. I think it was for like 4 years, I'm not sure. And it happened that me, when I passed, my marks, like, I don't know, it was kind of, I was just like outstanding, I'm not bragging, but I did not perform so well. But I got a letter to go to Maryhill. That was a national school that you guys cannot even, like, I could not even, think about. I could not even digest that. I was like, wow, wow, wow. I mean, like, how did this happen? And going to Maryhill, those days before 2015, I guess, before that CS who came in, that is Jacob Kaimeni. National schools used to be very expensive in Kenya. I remember the first year we paid like a lot of money. First term itself, it was more than 54,000. And then there was shopping that was going for more than 10,000. And these are the things that you need to, it was compulsory for you to show up with them at the reception, because they're going to inspect all of these things. And there was like the issue of pocket money. Your parents need to give you like 2,000 pocket money. You, my friend, things that I've never witnessed in my life. So it was more expensive because the school has its own standards, and it expected the parents to meet, to work to meet those standards. Yeah. So yeah, we managed. I remember like the first year or the first term, we paid. Yeah, my brothers used over 100,000, 100K to just make sure that I was in Maryhill. And okay, fast forward or back for okay, okay, I need to tell you about this politician. So when he heard that I was going to a national school, which was very expensive, so he declined. He said, "Hey, me, I don't think that one can happen." But I was like, "Okay, fine, there's no problem. I know, God has a plan for my life." And then again, here comes another Mzungu, another white guy. I was given a scholarship at Masavi Girls. Those who come from Mingi, where Masavi is, Masavi Girls. And this Mzungu, this white guy, offered to give me a full scholarship, yeah? And this scholarship, the problem with it was really nice. I had asked around and I was told that, this guy actually gives you like really, really good perks when you accept the scholarship. But the problem was, if I was to go for the scholarship, he wouldn't have allowed me to go to Maryhill. He wanted me to join his school, had performed, and he thought like I think he wanted to improve his school. And that's why he never wanted students to go out of, because he has a school, yeah. He never wanted people to go to different places. So he said he's not going to pay for my school fee when I go to Maryhill. Again, this is another case for me to give up. But I was like, no, I'm not going to give up. And everybody around, you guys, it's so surprising and funny the way people, in my neighbors, people in the village were like, "Oh, you're a Masavi material," and I was like, "What the hell? What are you guys talking about? Like, this is just a distance school, and I really worked so hard, and I've gotten a letter to go to a national school. Why do you keep on telling me that I'm a Masavi material, like that school that was in the village?" And I was like, "No, no, this can't happen." And the worst thing is, my school head teacher, I remember once I was going there, and he told me, "Hey, Patricia, we know that you're a good performer and you can actually do well regardless of where you are." And I was like, okay, he's my school head teacher, so I have to pay attention to what he's saying. But then, in that situation where you're listening with one side and it's coming out from the other one. So I was just giving him half attention, but I had to show him that, hey, I was, like, dude, I'm following what you're saying, of which my mind was not there. I was just saying, no, this can't happen. So he encouraged me, told me, hey, even your brother's wife, you can go. Somebody went to Kimangao and they see performed their best. And I was like, okay, cool. I get what you're saying. And understand what you say. There's some background noise. Sorry for that. And yeah, and then again, my big brother, he was telling me, do you know, even my wife, she went to Kimangao and she really did her best. She was a good performer. And I was like, okay, me have no problem with the stories, with the instances you guys are giving me. But hey, everybody has their own lives. And remember, my mom told me what? whatever I want is in my hands. So I had worked hard for that, despite the challenges that I had at home. You people, I'm the only one who knows the challenges I was facing at home. And you people are here telling me that I go to Masabi. And then, like that school, it's just like a motorbike away from my village. There's no cars. And my mom used to tell me, if you want to go with matatus, if you want to go board big public means of transport, cars, you need to work hard. And that's what I did. She never even used to allow me to go to sports. And then there's this school that I have to go, I'll be using a bike to go to. And I was like, no, God, this can't work. Me, that season, it was during harvesting season. All my sisters had gone to school. My younger sister was in school. My elder sister was also in high school. She was in Bitani Girls, and it was me and my mom, because when you finish class 8, the way you'd be the one at home, just trying to help your mama, your dad to do some home chores, waiting for your school to for things to work out. And we could go to the farm, me and my mom, we just take care of the farm, we harvest, we took the cowpeas kunde, tunavuna, I used to go early in the morning to take care of my mom's mawele, the millet in the farm, so that the birds won't come and take the grains away. Like, I was just there with my mom, just working hard. And then this particular day, it was on a Wednesday, if I remember so well, yeah. And so this Wednesday, we went just normally. We went to the farm, we took tea in the morning, and then we went to the farm. We did our work, and then when it was around 12:01, that day we went out. We left the farm a bit early. Usually people stay up to 1. But at that time, my mom told me, hey, the sun is so much. My girl, Avia, let's go home. Me and my mom, yeah? So we went home. When we went home, we received this particular call from my brother, okay, Richie. And then he's like, you guys are coming. And my mom is like, oh yeah, you come, minge, ama. My mom thought that we're going to minge, because at that time we were also trying to apply for equity scholarship, which didn't work because we went past deadline. I think these things were not for me, but God had a plan for me. So what happened? So what happened was, he said that we need to go to Nairobi. And this was my very first time to go to Nairobi. Had not gone to Nairobi. Even there were so many tours, trips that were happening. In fact, even for the top performers, the people used to do well in school. There are these trips happening. And my mom could tell me, hey, when you go for, I don't think that you really deserve for this opportunity. Girl, I need you to work hard. You work for your time, you come and go for this trip. You'll go whenever you want to go. And I was like, Mom, it was not really like an easy thing for me. You as a girl, my friend, you're seeing your friends going to Nairobi to trips to Mombasa, and then you can't even show up. But because my mom is also with me, she's telling me, you know what? These things that you're seeing, these people enjoying, they're using their parents' money. Us, we are not in a position to do that. So you need to really work hard. Brothers could be having money, but that is their own money. It's not your money. Work hard. And I was like, okay, mom, okay. Like, I sacrificed. So this particular day, we called and we told that we need to go to Nairobi. My friend, I had not even prepared my documents, because at the end of the day, I was thinking I'll end up going to Masabi Girls. But hey, things worked out, I remember like that very afternoon, the way we prepared and we went to Nairobi. Anyway, I don't want to rush you guys in this story, so we're gonna have a part 2 of this story. So